Afternoon, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. All right, we got a lot of trailers to get through today. Backlog, obviously. Well, I mean, mostly things newer from the last couple days, but there still is backlog. Anyways, so first, I'm gonna I guess do three. One, new ship from Star Citizen came out to coincide with Alien Week, is which we're about to do. Then also, there was a longer trailer for Sword Online Echoes of Aincrad, so I'm gonna watch that, and then we'll just do a trailer trove of a number of movie and anime trailers. So first, as I said, Star Citizen behind the ships for the Gatac Tyilui. We'll see how they pronounce it in a minute. But yeah, the newest ship that came out today, along with the Raylan, which we did a behind the ships reaction for the other day or last week. So let's go ahead and take a look.
The Tyilui is a new ship from Gatac Industries.
It is our first dedicated alien snub fighter carrier.
We have two categories within our snub division of ships. We have snub fighters and snub crafts. This is really designed for the former, the snub fighters. And they need a carrier because they don't have quantum drive. So they have a very limited range and require a larger ship to get them where the action is. And whilst the Tyilui may visually share some elements with the Raylan, it is a new ship chassis.
The real noticeable change on the rear of the vehicle is the large hangar door. And that really reveals the large hangar opening, which also has an air shield across the rear.
The Tyilui has the same armament as the Raylan, plus two additional top and bottom rear-facing remote turrets. The Tyilui holds 4 snubs in its rear section, as well as 96 SU of cargo space. And the purpose of this cargo is to enable players to use the rearm, repair, refuel mechanics. So there's somewhere for the RMC if you're repairing your hull, for the hydrogen fuel if you're refueling, for the missiles if you're restocking, or for the ammunition if you're reloading your guns.
Okay.
It's a very different environment to what we're used to on a lot of our human manufactured ships.
The Xi'an are the masters of sort of gravity and magnets. So the rear section of the Tyilui is its centerpiece. Not only does it hold the 4 snub bays, it does it in a sort of 360-degree environment, allowing you to sort of get in, and you can walk the whole way around the interior of the ship to get to your landing pad.
We're using the actual anti-gravity technology on that, so you can walk on the walls. But those walls actually floor.
The impact is pretty instant. There's no real sense of up and down.
You can go for a jog all the way around it. It's just a really incredible tech.
It's a really fun space to play in.
Okay.
As you leave the hangar through one of the exits on either side, you walk through a little ready room for your snubfire pilots. These are small, almost cave-like little corridors that allow you to transition from that intense experience of flying a snub fighter into the calm and into the safety of the rest of the ship. And then once you get back into the main elevator shaft, you're back into kind of like the shared hab area that you're used to on the Raiden.
Okay, so you got the waterfalls again too. All right.
The whole rec room, which is just like a huge space, really high ceilings. These massive, imposing arches on either side that frame the whole space.
It feels like a fancy Turkish restaurant for me. Yeah, a bit Grand Bazaar vibes. And the overall art language is like kind of Art Deco / Alien. And I like to using the organic materials like actual alien rock on the walls, which feels nice, more architectural masterpiece.
The turret access rooms, there's one on either side of the ship, and they feel really interesting. They've got a little more than a typical turret access might have. I like to call it the turret reception just because it feels like you go in with an appointment to see the
reception
turret.
room.
And there's this really nice window that gives you a
Oh,
nice
wow.
view of the side of the ship. And there's like a nice bench in front of it to sit and look out. You have some escape pods in there as well. The whole room came together feeling really kind of cozy and interesting.
The Tyilui is for anyone that wants to be in the fight but wants to play in more of a support role.
I'm very happy with the ship. I think we've really sort of pushed the boat out, especially with the interior section at the rear. You don't have that particularly large firepower, but enough of it is an annoyance to distract other players and allow other people in your fleet to help do the objectives.
It's about supporting your snub fighters and causing as much kind of chaos on the battlefield as you can. It's almost like a swarm of angry wasps that can go in and attack. Or if you really annoy people a bit too much, they can get back in and you can just jump away to safety.
You know we need an alien snub fighter now, right?
Yeah, it has crossed my mind. Yeah.
I was thinking about that too, obviously. Okay.
One of the things that our players are especially fond of doing with the new ship is playing a good old game of what fits.
Yeah. Always.
It almost always goes way beyond anything that we expect.
Wow.
Try it at your own risk.
Have a reclaimer claw go into the rear of this. It's going to look like a proctology room.
Jared.
We're docking close. Suffered major damage.
Oh, Lord.
That's an official request.
Jared. All right, so yeah, it's an interesting looking ship. And again, as just a mini carrier, it's like I don't know. It's like because I like the design of the railing which we see here. I mean the Gatac feel that's in it too. So of course if I can, I'm going to go. I'm not sure if any of my org mates are actually getting it or not, but if not, I think it might be able to view it in as a subscriber. Or, but I'm a that's for the Imperators. I'm only a Centurion. So, but anyways, but I'm sure I'll be able to like take a look at this ship and sooner or later. And okay, one of my org mates is a Centurion Imperator subscriber, so she'll have it probably that I can look at. But yeah, I mean, as far as something to get and pay for, I mean, it's cool in concept, and of course, like I said, I like the Gothic aesthetic, but yeah, I don't know, but the railing itself maybe upgrade something to it, but then again, I mean, if it's got a complimentary cargo, why not have something new, different? Who knows? But anyways, actually, so let's. While I'm thinking about it, let's just quickly take a look at the page here. The computer kind of froze for a second there. And as always, because I'm probably doing too much for it. Alright, there we go. Alright. So, let's see, the how do they pronounce it? Tyilui. Um, Check that out. All right, so yeah, transport, snub carrier, max crew 4, flight ready. Like I said, never before in GM design, incorporating zero gravity technology, allowing crews to glide through the hangar and walk on the walls. 4 pads adorn each wall of the hangar for snub ship transport, while the large cargo hold stores the resources needed to keep them flying, fueled, and running. So I mean, you could use it as a transport as well, but it's the main purpose, as it said in the video, is for things for RRR, for repair, refuel, and rearm. Um, let's see, look, nice little look here. So it's in 60 or 96 SCU. Okay, and so that's that. The ship in itself is $385, and that's with okay, wait, two paints, 3 gears. Oh, huh. 3 gears in lifetime. Okay, so let's look at it this way. Let's look at standalone ships. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, this. All right. So, all right. So we got the 2 warbound with bonus items. Okay, so the ship itself, just getting it where you can upgrade, use store credit, whatever. 426 is just a ship. Then we have, let's see, this one with bonus items. It says 1 vehicle, 1 paint, 3 gear items. Okay, and so yeah, that's a suit, one that I had before, but yeah, I like couldn't, if I remember right, I don't think I could equip a backpack to it, so that's like I kind of got rid of it. But with that and everything, and for the same price, which I always say, if you can get an extra paint for the same price, why wouldn't you? Again, these are warbound, again, with the suit and everything. So, I mean, for 385, that is not bad at all. But like I said, I believe, let's see, um, there's packs. Okay, so yeah, and then they have the excuse me, $550 pack, which then it also comes with 4 Furies. So this is what I was wondering, especially as it is, in the video, as we see, quote unquote, advertised, if you will, with both the Fury and the Pitbull. Why did they do, if they're going to give 4 snubs, why did they do 2 of each? Or to give a variety, like it's 4 Furies, just the regular Fury there. So why didn't they have, which there are 3 types of Furies, for those of you who don't, I mean, again, who may not know if you're not a Star Citizen fan. There's the regular Fury, which we see there, the MX, which is mainly a missile variant, and the, I think it's LX, which is a racing variant. I don't care about the racing crap variants. So, but I'm just saying, why not, have like, if not an option, just give you like a regular Fury, Fury MX, and then 2 pit bulls, or why would they not? Especially when it was advertised showing the pit bull as well as the 2 type of snubs we have for now, as they did mention. That means we're going to need an alien snub, which I agree. But yeah, why wouldn't they do that? That's odd. I mean, we got so we got like the Merlin. Is it the Merlin or the Archimedes? I can't remember which one. Well, they're both technically snubs. One because one's more racing, one's a little fighter. But those are those attached to the constellations. They're too large in comparison to these, I believe. Yeah, way too large. So yeah, I'm just like CIG. If you wanted to give a little extra, uh, bang for that buck and variety, why not you know, two of each, or even one of each, I think would be of good value, even instead of four. But anyways, that is what it is. So that is the behind the scenes for that. Let's look. We're at Alien Week, so let's just see what we got on the thing. Okay. Extraterrestrial extravaganza, humanity's appreciation for all its aliens allies, whether it's the Banu, Xi'an, or the Teverin, because F the Vandal, basically. um, Continues to foster collaboration and celebration around the verse. Since first contact over half a millennia ago, our shared kinships have only grown stronger. Join the festivities as we give thanks to our pan-galactic peers. Proudly don new paints, discover Gatac's newest ships, silence the Vandal threat in arena commander, and pay homage to any and all things alien with your artistic creation. Again, so alien inspired paints. There's a alien art contest, alien armada. So I think is that their wing commander for the toughest fighters who can stand their ground over 25 intense rounds of Vandal bombardment. A rare opportunity awaits. Take on the swarm and emerge victorious with the right to pledge for the Xperia glaive. Huh? Is the glaive not just available in general? Hold on. See, so yeah, the Tyilui, like T Tyilui, yeah, Tyilui, and the Raylan. Okay, as we see them there. Featured offers. Okay, so yeah, like I said, there's a Suin, the bundle, the Stinger, the Mount Merchant Man, which my org mate Lisa said she was gonna get. So I am curious if she did upgrade to it, even though it's not available yet. Alien Paint, Alien Paint collections. Okay, that's for the paints. Luminary paints. Harmony paints. I do like those Harmony paints. Wanderer paints. Um, Gear. And Milo. Okay, here we go. So for ships. Okay, the Blade. Defender. Yeah, the Glaive. I mean, it's there, so why would you not be able to pledge in general? Or I guess it's just stating if you do that in Arena Commander in general, then you can. The Cartu Al 175, which I kind of like that ship. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the Merchantman, Nox, yeah, the Prowler, Utility, Raylan, the Santakyai, and again the Stinger again as one. So okay. So yeah. So wait, huh? Oh, there it goes. I was about to say the Talon and the Shrike are not for sale. I was gonna say that's weird. Legendary Skirmisher of the Teverin War. I still gotta look and see what the exact difference are for the Talon and for the Shrike. But anyways, that is my thoughts on the newest ship released along with the Raylan. As always, feel free to share, subscribe. Hope you give me a like if you like my content. Hit that notification button because I am so thankful for those of you who do still watch my nonsense. If you feel so inclined, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the behind the ships, my blurb rambles. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace.